Let me cause a little bit of drama right here, Brent. I was shocked that I would be on a similar level. Erudite.
I think Steven is the one who might betray me first.
Is Melina making serious money right now? Is that what I need to know?
Yeah. There's one group of people that is supremely ass mad, and I'm not even mad about it. It's all the old porn stars that are like very anti-porn now, I think are very, very, very butt mad. People like Lana Rhoades and shit, because they got truly.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up. What are your takes on that whole situation? Because it seems wild, you know, and I'd like, you've been there, you have a lot of insight. I mean, if you don't want to comment, that's fine, but I'd love to hear what you have to say otherwise.
Yeah, man, I really don't got much to say about that whole situation. They clearly got some stuff they got to work through, and if they choose to, great. If they don't, that's okay too.
Wow. Yeah, it does seem like Steven's not going to be working through that. It's just, you know, you do one thing and that's it. You're out. You know what I mean? Like he showed his belly, okay? And it was stabbed. And when that happens, can you really show your belly once more? Can you?
Okay, maybe I'm unaware. What, like, when you say showed his belly, like, I don't know. Like, I can't imagine, like, what did Steven share that was so deep and personal?
He had a deep relate. This is one of his closest friends.
What?
Right?
Hold on, wait. Stop. Before you start, you know, pulling a John Zerkett, Steven, is that true? Is that like, one of your deepest friends?
She was a closer friend, yeah, for sure. I don't have very many close friends though, so it's pretty easy to make that list. But I saw her and you like in real life and everything. When we hung out, it was like, yeah, thought we were pretty chill.
And it hurts, Abba. He was ready to give up his credit card to her. I thankfully I stopped it, but still, wild. And then, you know, to really, you know, the thing, it always sucks to like be who you are, talk to someone, think that someone gets you, you trust this person, you like them, you share everything about yourself, and it's like, yeah, they get who I am, not like the front, like me, anything, and then they don't like you. It sucks, right? That's why it's so good when you are that person, you're just yourself, and then you find someone that likes you for that. That's the best thing, man. Finding like people that actually just like you for who you are and not for anything else. Like all the stupid shit you do, all the stupid things you say, the mannerisms you have. If someone likes you for that, that's good. But it burns, man, when you have someone that you think is like that and then they, you know, they're capping, as they say.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Maybe it's just me that's weird, so you'll have to forgive me. I just couldn't imagine meeting somebody once or twice and then thinking of them as a close friend. That's just me.
Well, I got a lot of internet friends. What am I supposed to say?
Well, I mean, he did, in his fairness, I think he had probably a ton of, like, okay, let's say a friendship isn't based solely on physical proximity, but also on the number of hours spent talking to that person, right?
Yeah, we also spoke off stream like several times.
A lot, right? Yeah.
I don't know if I say a lot, but like more than most people.
Oh, okay, so I think when you add it up, it's like, you know, it's a good amount. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there for any of these conversations, but it seems like it's a lot.
I like I said, I think this is one of those things where I think the way you guys define friendships and post, like, here's the thing. I like Brittany. I've met her once in person, and I think I've seen her like on stream a few times. We've talked, but like for me to be someone's close friend, they got to really earn that, and it's got to be a lengthy process and a certain amount of time. So I trust Brittany not to do certain things, and other things I have no idea because I just don't know her well enough. So, for example, I felt comfortable like when I got the Airbnb and I was staying in Miami. I'm like, Brittany, you can grab the spare room, it's fine, right? Because I trust you not to be a weirdo inside the spot based off what I've seen about you. I think that's fine. But would I trust Brittany with my secrets or my personal life? Like, no, I wouldn't, because I don't know her well enough. I might incrementally share things with her, but I wouldn't consider her a close friend. Like I would allow myself to slap her in the face, but I wouldn't let her see me naked. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just like, to me, the way I kind of handle stuff is I incrementally do things as I see more, and I don't know. I think with online stuff, I'm especially careful to ever think somebody's that close to me. Like it's everything's incremental once I think trust is gained through actions. So that's how it takes stuff. So me seeing the stuff that Brittany said, that I think a lot of it was weird or retarded or potato, sure. Did I think like her comments about that were surprising or shocking, or like, let me phrase. Do I think it's something that I couldn't see her doing? No. If that makes sense. Yeah.
The big thing I think I completely agree with you on is that you can't speed run friendships. It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like, oh man, let me go ahead and let me cause a little bit of drama right here, right? But you know, it's so Steven, I was a little bit shocked the other day when you were, doing your whole like percentage that someone is gonna you over type of thing. And of course Lily Pichu is number one, that's fine, but I was shocked that I would be on a similar level of erudite.
I'll put you at 18%. Do you think those are too high?
Sorry, 18% of will flip on you?
Yeah, you're gonna just hate me. It's gonna be all over.
I need to think about it. What would be enough to make me hate you? Flip on you.
I don't think, okay.
I think Nick's is probably lower, actually. You would have to do something. I would say Nick has boundaries.
Okay, I'm sticking Nick at 10%. Okay,
He's like 10%. I'm comfortable with 18. Sure.
Okay, Melina, what are you at? You're at like 20% because we're married, so you have to deal with a lot of shit for me. I'm okay with that number.
Wait, what are you asking about?
Chances of you just fucking hating me. Oh, ABBA, true.
It's like hard. Here's the thing. It's like hard to hate you if you just understand that you're a little bit like a child.
Yeah, true, base.
And it's not because she's a bad person, but how can you know? It's been like barely any time. There's nothing you can do that. Like, and it's not like, oh, I'm defending my status or anything. It's just you have to understand that there is no way to speed run.
Yeah, but my quote there for flipping was like somebody that would want to like completely distance themselves forever. And I said for you it was a little bit higher because a lot of the shit I get into online is really sketchy, and I think that's kind of nerve-wracking, understandably. Yeah, okay. I mean, but that's, I don't know, maybe I don't think you would ever like fuck me over like doing weird shit, I don't think. Yeah, I feel like someone that like people in the past, I'm not going to say names, but I'm sure you can think of some that I'm talking about, have tried to speed run like being best life friends with Steven forever. Trust me.
And and that's happened multiple times, I feel. And so like literally time is the litmus test on a lot of this type of shit. Like you have to be there, when all of trans Twitter is trying to kill my friend, you have to be there, not on stream, of course, but, in the background, like, yeah, Steve, you'll be all right, buddy.
Nice. Yeah. In the background.
Yes. Listen, it's not like I was going on, like, I completely disowned Steven. I can't believe that he said these things. But like in the
so
same
brave.
part, Yeah, exactly. Hey, listen, I was there for the advice. I told you to kiss the ring. I told you that. Oh man, wild times.
It's like, hold up. So this is like, maybe it's because I don't get surprised by things much anymore. Just because I think, because I keep enough distance from people, I can kind of see them coming a little bit. But even Sneeko's weird descent, like it's something I could see coming. And so it's the same reason why I don't think I ever really considered, because I just always thought he was untrustworthy or like a liability in a lot of, like, he's just too erratic, too hot-headed, whatever. And so like,
he's a wild card that could do literally anything. Yeah,
exactly. It's like, but he's always kind of been like that. Even the inception of us even talking was because he was talking crazy about me on stream. So I hit him up in private. I'm like, I heard you were talking. You want to have a conversation? He's like, I want to do it on stream. That was my first indication that like, okay, this guy really likes being online. Okay, because if I have a problem with somebody, I'll just talk to them privately. But he really wanted to talk about it on stream. So I'm like, fine, we can do it there. But it kind of was the genesis of me realizing, okay, he's not someone I could probably count on, not from what I'm seeing so far.
Sure.
And so people say, that's your friend. I'm like, if it's my friend, how come I've never trusted them with anything personal in my life? How come I've never opened up to them once? How come to me, I would never consider someone like that a friend. I might help them. I might offer them advice, but I would never think that person's close to me. And if they end up betraying, quote unquote, or doing something, I won't be shocked or really that hurt because it's what I would expect.
What is the barrier that someone has to cross from them to be like an acquaintance of yours to becoming your friend?
For me, I think it really comes down to what have we experienced together? What have we gone through together? Like, I will know whether or not you stand with me when there's something to lose for you, and then you actually decide to stick by me. You know
wow, what a great metric.
Is that weird to you?
I feel like he's being sarcastic. saying,
Or
"Well,
that's
fuck
that's
you."
verbatim. That's verbatim. My biggest thing is I usually tell people the way that I know that I can trust you is if we've been in a situation where you could over and gain a lot from it, but you choose not to. That's like that's one of the most important litmus tests I think for me.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people can be really friendly even for a long time, but as soon as there's some like clout or money offer on the table where they can get a lot by backstabbing me, like then they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, how much are we talking about? I feel like I'd over for the right amount for sure. Like absolutely. Like it would be awkward. I'd be like, Steve, listen, I love you, man, but $1 billion is $1 billion. This is a B in that number, and you're like, Dan, I get it. You got to do it, man. I'll see you on the other side, homie.
If you're my friend and you fuck me over for $1 billion, you know, for a good, I would support you. I'm like, that's $1 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
As your friend, I would tell you to fuck me over so you can take $1 billion. You understand?
You have to. You have to.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
Yeah.
But I see people be like doing that for like small
For Twitter
careers.
retweets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different.
That's what's cringe to me. But again, that's why I don't think a lot of this online shit's real for most people. You know, like for me, it doesn't seem very tangible. Like Kyla, for example, I like Kyla. Professionally, I think she's great at what she does. I don't have a rapport like Destiny has with her, so I don't think I would consider her a friend. People might be shocked by that because we had conversations on stream. But I don't know. I just think the way people see us having a conversation, like, oh, these guys must be friends. I'm like, no, I don't think that's the case at all. Yeah, and I think with some of the people that Steve surrounds himself with, there's a lot of people I think he wouldn't be surprised would betray him for Twitter retweets. Like, I'm pretty sure if John Zerka tomorrow did some shit like that, you wouldn't be shocked, right?
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like
you know, here's a problem. I don't
that's
want
not
to say.
surprised for me either. Like, there's certain people you would expect it from.
Yeah, but with Zerka, like, do you even know if you're his friend? Like, I feel like in Zerka's mind, like, we're not even his friends. We're literally just like turtles ready to get stepped on for him. Like, when it's convenient, he'll do it. Like, and that's, I guess, the allure of him is you know that you're nothing to him because it's the case. Of course, there's gonna be, if there's a time that if Zerka tomorrow thought he could wake up and be like have the power of Sneeko or Tate or something by shitting on Destiny, it would be done faster than you could blink.
Yeah.
Like overnight. But like that's I guess the allure is like he's like, oh yeah, I'm simping for you, but when it's not convenient, I'll stop. So
Yeah, I think also it's just a matter of like values to some degree. I think some people are very like career driven, and that like always clouds their judgment all the time. And I don't know. To me, it's like I don't really see a scenario where I would gain much from ever like having an issue with Steve. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not somebody oriented like that.
We'll
so,
see.
I mean, who knows? Maybe you never know. But I don't see a scenario where that ever be the case. And even if it was, it's just such a weird way to advance your career. Like, there's a lot of things I could do, and I think this maybe sounds weird to people, but there's a lot of things I could do right now to advance my career, in terms of time, effort, people I could collab with that I just don't bother doing because I don't care that deeply about being a bigger creator. So I just couldn't imagine going out of my way to create an issue with somebody I really like, just to get a little bit further, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So even from a cost analysis benefit, it just doesn't factor in for me because there's nothing much to gain.
yeah, I mean, I think we'll see. But I would imagine it'd have to be something very strange because you know you have your shit completely independent of Steven, so I think you're probably good to go.
I think Steven is the one who might betray me first. I think Steven has a
you know, that is probably likely, but it won't be betrayal. He'll just be like, man, Abba needs to stay in his lane and not talk about this shit. That he's going to say that, and then it'll spiral out of control overnight.
Facts. Because you know what? Him and August have been farming the shit out of me in thumbnails and titles. I think the moment August gives him the red light to say like, yo, this shit's not performing anymore, he's going to find a new angle, and then he might just take it. Might just try to take a dub that way, and I think it was going to be good for his business too.
Damn.
Do you think you can make a career, Steven, on being like Abba #1 hater?
No, I don't think so.
He does if he like goes full red pill and says like, I'm done being in an open relationship. My wife doesn't get to nobody else.
Based.
He dyes his hair back to not being blue.
Yeah, when are you cutting that shit off, bro? It's embarrassing. Please,
I think it looks nice.
Can you
Fuck
stop?
you. Stay mad.
Well, how long? How much longer must we, the friends and followers and family, suffer?
I mean, it just depends
What do you
on
think-
however long it takes to grow out. I mean, what do you mean?
How,
When I
how
get my
long
next
is it right
haircut?
now? How long is it right now under all that shit?
I don't know. It's been a few
I think
months.
it's actually look. I think Steven might have said this. I'm pretty sure he did. But did you say it's good for your business?
It is to be the blue hair guy. Like people do immediately
Yeah.
recognize me and shit. Like, believe it or not, it helps.
Because I'm
So
pretty sure
fucking
that's how a lot of people have said his name on like TikTok and stuff. Oh, that blue hair guy. And that's how they know him.
Unironically, yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, but you're the blue-haired screaming liberal now. You've become everything you hated. If Steven from Nebraska could look at you, he would throw up in his fucking mouth at what you've become.
Yeah, but I mean, it helps me like do what I do, right? Like people come in expecting me to be like a super emotional, like angsty, like little lip cuck or whatever, and then they get fucking trounced, and it works for me. So fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, I think if it's working for him, I fully support it. I think it looks crazy, but I think it's working.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. You know, something I recently got was like a folding handsaw. Very big thing to have in the bug out bag, by the way, Abba. You might want to consider it. You live in a more, maybe I'm completely wrong. Do you live in a more rural area? I thought you mentioned camping or going outside or something.
Do I live in a more rural area? No, I don't. I live downtown Montreal.
No, okay, that's the opposite of that then. Never mind.
Damn right it's the opposite. Don't ever disrespect me.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Disrespect.
I hate
Go
camping.
ahead. You do? I did camping too, but I haven't been in forever. You know what I really like is fishing. But man, it's been so long since I used to be the fishing god. Fish knew my name all across the world. They feared me because I was such a prolific fisher. Okay, all day, every day, from probably the time I was 8 until I was like 16. I had a lake in my backyard, and I was just out there. I was on the lake every day, fishing. That was it, man. I loved catching bass, trout, rainbow trout. I'd go ice fishing. Fishing's just a good for your soul. I think you live longer if you fish and if you eat fish. I don't really like fish that much, but I like fishing. So
Fishing is f***ing delicious. Fish are delicious. I cook salmon every other day.
I don't like the fishiness of fish. Some fish are good. I like tuna tartare. I like miso cod and ceviche. But if you're saying like, hey Dan, want to go have like some fishy fish? Hell no. F- that shit. Ugh. How can you like the fishy fish taste?
Easy. It's just delicious. It's light. It feels great. Like I don't know what kind of fish you've had, so I can't really speak to it. I wouldn't endorse all fish, but I think salmon generally is very delicious, and it feels light and it's healthy. I don't know. I think especially as I get older, I appreciate the fact that food doesn't make me feel like trash, and so that's how I feel when I have salmon. I feel very good.
You know what I've started
Dan? You should
taking?
become a fisherman of men.
What? That sounded so gay.
Yeah, wait.
What the fuck?
What did you just say?
You said a
said-
fisherman of men.
Yeah.
That is one of the
That's
gayest things I've
super
ever
gay. What, I'm gonna catch a bunch of dudes?
Yeah, I thought you were trying to make some kind of bisexual joke. I didn't even understand why you said that shit. That was pause, bruh. You're a fisherman of men?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
super
what
gay.
Jesus tells Peter? Doesn't he find him fishing in the lake? And Peter's like, I've got a fish, bro. And Jesus is like, I'll make you a fisherman of men. Listen, where are my Christians at? Fuck you guys, okay?
Two dudes having that conversation sounds gay too.
Wow.
I don't care if it's Jesus, Allah, or anybody else. That is the most sus line I've ever heard.
Wow. Okay.
I'll make you a fisherman of men? That sounds like some gay dude tells to some guy who wants to boost his Tinder profile on Grindr. Like that shit is gay as hell.
Okay.
Hold up. Okay. Hey. I'm gonna let this one go because you know what I mean. I don't
Because it's
wanna
Jesus?
make this too. I don't want to make this stream too much of a WL welcoming party, but that sounds sus.
Okay. Okay, guys. Damn. Wow.
Wild.
I like how fish.
I've started taking for like 3 months now. I've been taking omega-3 supplement. It's really, I feel a difference actually, but I'm doing a bunch of shit at once, so I don't know what's working, what's not. I take vitamin D, How many milligrams is this? Hold on. I take 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 every day, and I also take omega-3. No, yes, 4,000 milligrams of omega-3 a day. 2 pills. I think it's good. You know, all the people that live to be like 9 million years old, they're all in like Japan or Greece, and they like eat fish all day. There's got to be something to it, man. There has to be.
What do you think there is to it?
It's fish. It's the fish. You got to eat the fish. I think that's what it is. But I hate fish. So this is.
I mean, aren't fish like good for you? Don't we all kind of know that? Like good source of protein, the omega-3 bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm taking the omega-3.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of fish you've had. I feel like you've had some shit fish.
I've had a lot of fish. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fish enjoyer. I love like some shit. I love ceviche, right? But then you don't really taste the fish when you're doing it, obviously. Love tuna tartare. Loved smoked salmon or smoked trout. Miso cod. That's all good shit. But if you're like, hey, you want some grilled salmon? Nah, you can just kill me first. Actually, I'll die because this shit's gross.
Wait, really?
Any grill? Yeah, really.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I can say this because I'm from the Midwest. Where have you lived? On the East Coast, don't they have like decent fish and stuff?
It's not like I'm getting bad quality of food. I just don't like it.
I feel like fresh fish doesn't have like a fishy fish taste.
I don't know. People are saying it's based on how it's cooked or something, but like I'm pretty sure. Like first off, you don't even like fish. I don't know why you're
I can
grilling
eat
me.
fish. What? That's not true.
I can eat fish too. I just don't want to.
No, hold on.
Okay?
No. You can't. You're
God.
telling me it would be fucking disgusting. Okay, I can eat fish and be okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's disgusting. It's fine. I'll eat it. I would never choose to eat fish over like a good steak, but I'll eat it. I'm not gonna be like, this is gross. I'll eat it. No, it's whatever. When I was in Cancun, like all they had was like fucking fish and shit in a lot of the restaurants there, and it was fine. I can eat it. I just wouldn't choose to over like good beef or pork. Or chicken, or literally any other meat.
Wait, so you're saying that you enjoyed it?
I just think it's so weird to keep saying fish. Like, most fish taste like identical or even similar. Like, you have a giant difference when you eat cod versus salmon. Like, when I'm eating, like, when you say shrimp or fish, like, what are you saying specifically?
So I think in general, well, I told you the stuff that I like, and I think that's it for fish. So you know what I like, and if it's not on that list, I probably don't like it.
Okay.
Or I haven't had it. But I've had a lot. I've tried fish probably hundreds, thousands of times, I guess.
Thousands of times?
Well, I've been alive a lot of days. How many days have I been alive?
Thousands of times trying fish? That sounds like you're a fish connoisseur.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've eaten thousands of steaks.
Maybe 1,000 times. Maybe 1,000 times in my life.
That's a lot.
Have I eaten? I'm trying to think if I've eaten 1,000 steaks.
Yeah, that's a lot. I don't think I've ever had chicken.
Maybe.
Let's say that let's say that over the last 10 years,
Right,
I've had one steak per week.
I'm guessing. I've had roughly 14,000 meals in my life. Okay, I'm trying to guess how many of those might have had fish inside of them.
Just snuck in the meal?
Oh wait, no, hold on. 14 times 365 times 3.
Wow.
No, I've had 42,000 meals in my life.
Okay, hold on, but you're saying 40 times 3. How many times are you eating fish for breakfast by chance?
I don't know.
Also, when you say what, you're combining your whole life?
not.
Are you eating as a 6-month-old? Is your family serving you up some fucking cod?
That counts.
What?
I don't know too many babies that are eating fish. I'm not gonna
Yo,
lie.
what the fuck? Dan,
Yeah,
the little
because-
sushi man?
Yeah,
Dan-
sushi is good. Sushi's good. Sushi can be okay. I
I
like
don't know
sushi.
why, but Dan, I know he lives in Miami, but he gives off such scammer vibes. It's just something about it.
First
Scammer
off,
vibes?
all of
Yeah,
Florida.
I feel like if I found out tomorrow that scam ran like some kind of investment scam, I wouldn't be shocked.
No, not me. That's not me at all. You're completely misreading me.
Well, hold on.
are-
Didn't you get rich initially selling cheats to people?
Can we? First off, that was a different Dan. Very different. I'm not like that anymore. I've seen the error of my ways, and now I'm a complete legitimate businessman that only wants to do what's best, both for myself and for the community, because I care about my community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Damn, that was wild the way Steven just pulled up the receipts.
That was from 20 years ago. He's talking about.
Yeah,
okay,
listen, Mr.
mind you.
Girl's article is gonna have shit on me from 10 or 15 years ago, so fuck it, it's all
But
fair.
you deserve it. You deserve it. I don't. I'm an innocent, and so is Mr. Mutin. We didn't know that you were still talking to this bitch. Why am I getting brought into this shit? You know,
It's
you
all
fucked
gonna
us.
be
You
there.
fucked me
It's
and
all
Mutin.
gonna be there.
Thanks a lot,
The
bro.
DDoS kid, Mia Rose. It's gonna be a greatest hit. It's gonna be the best hit piece ever written on me.
Yeah, it's fucked up shit, bro. The whole thing. No, this is what you do to your friends. You bring us down with you. You know, just
glad.
constant pressure, never ending.
We all float down here, Dan. It's all good.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be the rising sea raises all boats, but instead it's like fucking
The bathtub drain.
You know,
I sink everybody.
exactly. You're going down with this boat type of thing. Yeah. So, as I mentioned, I've been kind of dieting for the last few months.
Yeah.
It's going well. And my strategy, I just want to share it because I know a lot of people enjoyed my strategy for quitting smoking. I've actually got like probably 20 emails, unironically, of people that said that they quit smoking from my advice. I'm not even capping. I'm not capping. I'm being for real right now, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you
Here's
got
how
20 mils?
20
What's
emails. 20 emails is what he said.
20 emails.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
like 20 emails of people saying that they've quit smoking with my advice. And that's good. Okay, this is how I've lost weight so far. I'm almost at 20 pounds lost. So this is going to seem a little bit wild. And actually, I don't know if it's that cheap to do. So the first thing that I do, number one, is I try to be at about 1,200 to 1,400 calories a day every day. And the easiest way I've found to do that is buying fucking frozen food. I know that is going to be like completely a no-go for a lot of people because they're like, I want to eat fresh or what. Fine, whatever. I'm interested in losing weight. That's what I do. So, what's that?
Sorry, not keep going.
So that's the first thing I do, 1,200 to 1,400 calories a day. The second thing that I do is I don't have breakfast at all. So I won't eat until like 11 or noon, around that time. No breakfast at all. What other steps did I have in here? Fridays, complete cheat day. Do whatever the fuck you want on Friday. I don't care. Okay, go nuts on Fridays. You don't have to count calories. You can eat. Last Friday, I had a whole fucking pint of Ben and Jerry's, and I'm glad.
Oh my God.
Okay, the reason that we do that is we don't want our body to get adapted to just having low calorie all the time. And when you do have low calorie every day, nonstop, your body's gonna get adjusted to that, and it's gonna be a lot harder to lose weight. So we go fucking ape shit on Fridays.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not done.
I know.
Secondly, no, this is fourthly, whatever that is. At the start of every meal, first off, no soda. That's wild. Diet soda is okay. No soda. Too easy to get calorie from sugar drinks. But the big thing that we do, big brained, okay? No one has thought of this before.
Oh shit.
We drink a whole glass of water before every meal. Before you have that first fucking bite, you're drinking, okay, a glass of water. And then we're almost at our last point now. Okay. And this one is taken from the great Jewish scholar Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay.
You're going to get yourself a little small calendar. Okay. And every day you're going to wake up, and every time you have something to eat, you're just going to write down the calories on that day. So, 40, 380, 20, whatever. You just write it down there, and at the end of the day, you put a fucking X over it. Okay, and that's it. And eventually, you have this whole calendar with a lot of X's on it, and it's called Don't Break the Chain. You don't want to break the chain because then you're going to feel like an idiot that you've done that, okay? And as a result of that, you will lose weight to the tune of about 2.5 pounds a week.
Wow.
Give or take. 2 to 2.5 pounds a week is what you can do.
Okay.
So there you go. For anyone that wants to know what I've done, that's what I've done. So there you go.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Is the banning part of your dieting, or?
No, that's just taking action against people that dare to try and fuck with me.
Oh, okay.
This is real good advice to lose weight. For people that are fucking lazy and don't want to go to the gym. No part of what I just said is like, okay, you got to wake up and run a mile. Fuck all that noise. I don't do shit. I sit on my ass all day. And I still lose 2 pounds a week doing it.
Jesus.
So there you go.
Active at all?
Not really. No, I mean I go. I walk a lot.
You respect? Oh, you walk a lot?
I mean, yeah, I do. Yep.
Yeah, that's something at least.
But that's it. Just walking. No, I'm building a gym. Then I'm going to start once it's done. See, I'm a big guy. I'm not a big guy. Not for you. But no, listen. I'm a big guy when it comes to procrastination. So I need everything fucking lined up. I need to force myself to do something. Like I need to have the gym's got to be built. Then I got to have the gym equipment. Then shit, I'm waiting on the stereo. Once that's there, I'll start. But eventually, it's all there, and then you can start, if that makes sense. So, but once I start, I don't stop. I'm ruthless.
Got
So, Bostros says, Dan, what kind of frozen meals? Whatever you like. But in general, I would try to stay under 450 calories for each meal as a max. So yeah. So yeah, that's it.
It's not bad.
The damn
Yeah.
plan.
It is a good plan. The problem is I just kind of I got a little fat pretty. The thing is, sometimes you just get fat quick and you're like, what the fuck? Where'd 10 pounds come from? Like that happens, it happens to everyone. But this time it happened to me and it was like 20 pounds. I was like, hold up. The fuck? How did this happen? So we had to straighten that out. So yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you, Dan, for the dieting and fitness section of our stream today. You got it all, covered all the bases.
I give real practical advice because I know that all of you neat, loser, fat, ugly people in chat are not going to go fucking hit the treadmill every day. And neither am I. Fuck that noise. Not doing any push-ups, not going running, not going to get on a bike, not going to do anything that gets my heart rate ever up. Never. But what we can do is sit on our fat ass and play video games. And that's the Dan diet, and it works.
Wow.
So there you go. You know what? Just go ahead and give me the gym flair. I feel like with this advice, I deserve
Deserved
it,
it?
honestly.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And you can actually just take it from Gojo, because that guy's a cuck. Oh wait, can we not use that? I mean, I know you're like the king. Wait, are you? Was it you or Sneeko? Would you say is more like king cuck like?
We're in a constant.
Like I'm not. You don't think that about yourself.
We're constantly
but,
vying for the throne on that. It's a back and forth.
Yeah, I gotcha. What do you think the general public would view as the winner right now? Because he has like the cuck story and like that cool image of him in the chair, but you have the whole your wife, other guys type of thing. So who is like the average man? If you work out the law of averages, who is the king? The one true king.
Oof, I don't know. I feel like since I'm currently committed to the cuck lifestyle, they would give Sneeko some credit for at least breaking free of his cuckoldry. But then I've also heard some people argue that I'm like a half cuck, whereas Sneeko is a full cuck because he watched his girlfriend get fucked. So I don't know, man. That is
true.
A
he wasn't fucking
question.
Someone else at the same time.
Yeah, these are philosophical questions
difference.
for the ages,
See, no one ever talks about all the other pussy that you're fucking. They're only talking about all the dick that your wife's getting, but they always leave out all the pussy.
For them, that doesn't matter. It's just a matter of their significant other getting is like enough to.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. All right. Well. Didn't Alina say she was going to start doing it OnlyFans?
Yeah, hopefully soon. Holy shit, the Fansly money is crazy. It's making me feel a lot
crazy.
better. So if we ever get divorced, I'm not going to be losing all my shit. Maybe I can take.
Wait, how much money is she making? She's not even doing nudes yet, is she?
No, you don't have to. People will pay like $500 for like a picture in like a bra or like legs or shit. It's insane. The people on those platforms are wild.
Is Melina making serious money right now? Is that what I need to know?
Yeah.
All of you guys, so pathetic. Pisses me off.
Yeah, it should. No, not you, Dan. There's one group of people that is supremely ass mad, and I'm not even mad about it. It's all the old porn stars that are like very anti-porn now, I think are very, very, very butt mad. People like Lana Rhoades and shit, because they got truly f***ed. These are people that were doing...
Figuratively. No,
yeah, good one, yeah. These are people that were doing like hardcore scenes and shit and getting paid like $1,500 for like crazy like triple A scenes and shit. Live like on the internet forever that they don't make royalties or anything from. So to be one of those types of people and then to see that like now you've got girls selling like lewds online, making, you know, in 1 month what these people made, you know, over the course of 2 years in a career, is got to be like super mind destroying.
How would you get 3 dicks in your ass? I mean, I know, like, I can imagine the 3 dicks in your ass, but like, where would the dudes be standing? How could you even do that?
Listen, there's a lot of hardcore porn out there. Okay, people used to do some crazy shit. I'm sure there's like some
I'm just
porn
like
video,
the
some
semantics of
VHS
it.
called like Destroyers, like 6,000 or some shit, where they probably did this, but.
Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Trainwreck joined and then muted right away.
Deafened.
Or is he? Yeah, well, you know, same shit. Don't correct me, okay? Everyone knew what I fucking
Well,
meant.
the muted
but
is like, because maybe he's sitting here listening, but
You know-
he joined and he
you know
like
what I
deafened,
meant.
and it's like, what the fuck? I don't even know why he's in here. He just joined and deafened immediately. It's like, I don't know why you're here.
That's a good doodle, guy in chat. Excellent stuff, Prismagic. I don't look like that, though, and you give me an extremely stereotypical Jewish nose, but whatever.
Jesus.
Dude, everyone's so anti-Semitic. Like, even without even trying these days. I mean, I don't know, whatever. It's fine.
Based.
It's because
No, not
because
based,
they don't
Abba.
stand up for their religion like good Muslims online do.
Stop.
Okay.
You can get gunned down in the streets. I'm not going to be joining you. There's a very good religion. I'm a proud supporter. I'm like Sneeko, okay? I completely disavow everything. See, maybe that is the line of a friend. Will I stand by as you do that? And no, I will not. I will not. I will watch on the sidelines as you completely disrespect a glorious, long-standing, multi-thousand millennia religion that certainly is perfect in most ways.
I shouldn't have brought my army up here. Why did I do that?
Do you think that John Cena knows that like his Bing chilling thing is like such a meme, or is that just in our? I don't really escape the orbit, but you know, is that just in our world, or is that like a Twitch wide whatever thing? Does everyone use Bing chilling, or is that just us?
That's like a worldwide meme, I'm pretty sure.
So he must know that he's like the ulta cuck, then, right? He's like the cuck of cucks.
Maybe.
You know, but he does speak Chinese though. That is pretty crazy that he learned Chinese.
It's a great business strategy. If I told you you can make $50 million learning Chinese, would you not do it?
I would. Can I?
Exactly. So I think it's not that impressive. I think if you put that kind of money in front of anybody, they would learn language very fast.
Yeah, but he probably didn't know.
$50 million is probably me being conservative.
Yeah, but he probably didn't know like that was guaranteed. Like, when did he start learning Mandarin? That now he's.
He didn't know that was guaranteed, but considering the line of work and how much the fan base exists in China for this kind of stuff, like it was a very like. I don't think he did a giant leap. He did a little hop over the pond. If you get what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like, it makes perfect sense why he did it and why it would be a profitable thing. I don't think it's like, it's not like he was just chilling at home and said, I want to learn Mandarin one day. Like, no, he did that with a business strategy in mind, one that seemed very viable considering like their interest in what he's doing. So yeah, good for him though. It is impressive to actually take the time to learn that. But I'm pretty confident most people with the resources that he has would learn a new language if it meant they knew they would make that kind of money.
Yep. I concur, sir. I concur.